السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, أهلا وسهلا. I'm glad you are here to join us. Today's video, I just decided we're going to have a day in the life on the homestead, how we homeschool and what we're doing during quarantine, because it has been such a while since I've uploaded anything that I wasn't really sure where to pick up since my last upload. I hope you can enjoy and stay with us till the end. This is pretty self-explanatory. I am making coffee for the morning. The pour-over coffee has become one of our favorites. We used to make coffee in the Keurig, but we ended up reheating it and the flavor wasn't as rich. So now we make coffee. It's a pour-over method where you boil the water and just pour it straight over the coffee. And on to the morning chores. This is my son just loading the bale of hay into the wheelbarrow so that we can change out the lamb's bedding. Those are both of my sons. Alhamdulillah, they're very, very handy. They help out and their strength comes in, so it's just so helpful. Alhamdulillah. Carrying feed buckets, they need to be washed out. And every so often I will fill up a feed bucket myself. These are the guys, their chores that they get paid for. Since this is just the grain, I'm adding a few pieces of fruit snacks for the sheep because they don't usually like the grain. And here I'm just making a snack, it's actually an Indian snack known as pakora. So I'm making it with chickpea flour, but since I didn't have any chickpea flour, I just grinded the chickpeas by hand. Not by hand. I sift them by hand, but I grind them in the NutriBullet. And these are just the potatoes, onions. I did add some green peppers to them, and the spices, fennel and coriander, and the chickpea flour, of course. Now on to showing you what we did for school that day. This is the letter, what is it called?
Sheen.
The letter Sheen. Can you tell me what word or what name starts with the letter Sheen? Makes the sh sound.
S-H.
Well, yeah, S-H, but whose name starts with a sh sound?
Me.
Your name starts with a sh sound. So the first letter in your name is, what's this letter? The first letter in your name is?
Sh.
That's the sound. The first letter, the first Arabic letter in your name is?
Sheen.
Sheen. It's so strange because we usually sit next to the window and complete our lessons. And we look out of this window and normally we'll hear or see my father's truck drive by throughout the day. He's just taking care of his daily tasks. And sometimes my mother's with him. It's just strange not to see it. And then my son has his reinforcement Arabic classes. If you're interested, check the description box below for details. Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for calling back.
Yes, ma'am. No questions about the iReady schedule, right?
I was on a phone call having them explain to me about the mid-year benchmark testing. Speaking of phone calls, don't take anything for granted and call your loved ones. Look at Lionel's fur. Assalamu alaikum.
Man.
Really, guys?
Man. Look at him in his little bed.
His fur is getting so bushy.
It is. He's growing his little coat of fur.
Yes, we call it fur a lot because our sheep have hair. So instead of calling it wool, we call it fur because we're not used to calling it hair. So that evening, the kids wanted pizza for dinner. And I don't know if you've ever seen the memes where they say that your parents will tell you, well, we have that at home. I literally did this. They wanted pizza, and I was thinking, we have all of the ingredients for pizza at home. Let's just make pizza on flatbread. So we actually made pizza on tortillas. It's not actually pizza dough, but they loved it anyway because it was chicken. Okay, so alhamdulillah, they really enjoyed that. And on to other things because we accomplished that one. Yes, alhamdulillah. This is a bit sad to me because the men take turns in going to the masjid just to make sure that Allah's house is never empty. One place you can never go wrong, especially during a pandemic, is to do ibadah, tawbah, lots of adhkar. Here's my son practicing that evening for his reading. And it's just different because it's like I still search for my parents. You know, the sound of their vehicle, even this late at night, not being able to see their vehicle or hear their vehicle coming down the road. Inshallah, looking forward to brighter days. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up because it's just something nice to do for a content creator. And if you would like to share, that will actually help my channel grow even more. I appreciate it if you do. And leave me some feedback if you'd like to see other things. Just let me know. Inshallah, I can get back to uploading more often, more regularly, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.